With the Galaxy S25 likely to be released in just 4 months, the most contentious issue among consumers about Samsung's next top phone is its CPU. While it was believed that Samsung will employ both Exynos and Snapdragon CPUs in the Galaxy S25 series, a fresh report suggests that the company will only use the Snapdragon chip. According to Hang, the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra will all feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 for Galaxy CPU globally. While the business was expecting to use the in-house Exynos 2500 chip revealed a few weeks ago in the Galaxy S25 and Galaxy S25 Plus, it has apparently altered its mind. This new strategy varies from the current year, when the S24 and Galaxy S24 Plus employ the Exynos 2400 in most areas, but the S24 Ultra only uses the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. This is apparently because Samsung intends to use only the highest performance components. Apparently, the business intends to dispel people's performance-related concerns about flagship Galaxy smartphones. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 is expected to provide considerable, more than 30% improvements in AI and TPU performance. Because the iPhone 16 will be Apple's first smartphone focusing on AI performance and features, Samsung must compete effectively, and the S25 must offer the industry's finest AI performance. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 is believed to function similarly to the A18 chip found in the iPhone 16. Chinese companies such as Huawei and Xiaomi are also rumored to be developing their first AI-powered smartphones. As a result, Samsung does not want to take chances and will only use the best chipsets on the market. The South Korean company intends to maintain AI phone superiority by incorporating the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 for Galaxy into the Galaxy S25 series. Samsung employs Exynos in certain of its high-end phones to negotiate better prices, as Samsung's system subsidiary and Qualcomm compete for the largest orders, typically in the tens of millions. As a result, they aim to give their processors to Samsung's smartphone division for the lowest possible price. Dual sourcing chips improves the supply chain's reliability. The South Korean company spent $5.69 billion in 2021 and $8.75 billion in 2023. As a result, the business now spends approximately 20% of the smartphone's cost on its chipset. Samsung's semiconductor business will initially focus on increasing the performance and stability of the Exynos 2500 chip. Samsung Device Solutions has reportedly directed officials from its foundry unit to upgrade its 3nm and advanced semiconductor chip fabrication processes in order to maintain market competitiveness. Samsung successfully employed the Exynos W1000 3nm in the Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch Ultra a few weeks ago. Thus, it is expected that the 3nm Exynos 2500 chip will appear in the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 in the second half of next year. The Galaxy S25 Ultra's front design was leaked earlier this month, revealing only slightly more rounded corners and a thinner bezel. In the latest update, tipster Ice Universe has revealed a more comprehensive render of the phone, which also shows the side profile. As you can see in the illustration, the future device is supposed to have fully flat sides. While the business has made minor tweaks to the middle frame over the years, this leaked render indicates a significant shift in design. If this is accurate, the forthcoming Galaxy flagship could resemble recent Meizu devices, which have flat sides and slightly rounded corners rather than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. According to a recent leak, the phone will become slightly narrower while still housing a larger panel because of the smaller bezel. Specifically, the S25 Ultra's breadth is believed to be the same as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The S25 Ultra's display will be somewhat larger than its predecessor. The phone will be released sometime in January 2025 and will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 CPU. The main sensor could be the 200 megapixels ISOCELL HP2, followed by a 50 megapixels 3x telephoto, upgraded from 10 megapixels, and a 50 megapixels 5x periscope telephoto. The phone is also expected to employ a new version of the 1/2.76-inch JN1 sensor for the ultra-wide camera, with a resolution of 50 megapixels. One of the telephoto lenses will have a 1/3 ISO sensor, enhancing zoom clarity and stability. It might be the 50-megapixel 5x periscope telephoto. It could be slimmer and lighter than Google and Apple's flagship devices. According to renowned leaker Exynos, the S25 Ultra would be the thinnest and lightest of all Ultra flagship phones. We're thinking that Ultra flagship phones refer to the highest spec, most premium, and most expensive handsets released by manufacturers, such as the Google phone that is presently available and the Apple phone that will be released soon. However, the source did not specify how thin or light the Galaxy S25 Ultra might be. For reference, the S24 Ultra measures 8.6 mm front to back and weighs 233 grams. In comparison, Google's Pixel 9 Pro XR measures 8.5 mm thick and weighs 221 kilos. Samsung will undoubtedly need to use some smart component packaging and handset design methods to create an Ultra phone that is thinner and lighter than ever. We also hear that the S25 Ultra's width will be decreased to 77.6 mm, down from 79 mm on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Another prior rumor stated that the future handset, which is expected to arrive in January 2025, will have an asymmetrical frame design for a more comfortable grasp, which could explain some of the weight decrease. Of course, a thinner and lighter phone may have a smaller battery, resulting in shorter battery life. However, reports suggest that a more efficient chipset will ensure that the 2025 Galaxy Ultra phone has a longer battery life than the 2024 edition. Another significant enhancement could be in the camera department. We learned in May that the Galaxy S25 Ultra would include an extra rear camera for a 4-camera module. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is expected to have a 16 GB RAM model. In fact, Samsung might include 16 GB of RAM as standard, eliminating the 12 GB RAM option. However, few industry insiders have supported the report, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. The RAM boost is mostly intended for AI. As mobile AI technologies progress, phones require more RAM for efficient on-device processing. Rumors also point to an update to UFS 4.1 storage technology up from the UFS 4.0 the Galaxy S24 already has. It should enhance data read and write speeds, which may eventually contribute to better overall performance. We expect Samsung to offer the Galaxy S25 Ultra with storage options of 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB. It is unlikely to support microSD cards for additional storage. The titanium frame of the Galaxy S25 Ultra should be reinforced with robust Gorilla Glass armor or newer protective glass panels on the front and rear. The phone should also be IP68 dust and water resistant, meaning it can withstand a few drops on the floor or into the pool. Theoretically, you can submerge the phone in 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes without causing damage, but you should not do so without justification. The new Samsung flagship should also include Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, GPS, ultra-wideband, and USB Type-C 3.2 connectivity. We should expect 8-key G-tuned stereo speakers, an under-display ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, Samsung DeX, and Samsung Wireless DeX. The Galaxy S25 Ultra will also include a wide range of sensors that you usually find on expensive handsets. Samsung will sell the Galaxy S25 Ultra with Android 15's One UI 7.1. It will provide a significant UI redesign from the Android 14-based One UI 6. The business has updated the Quick Panel, system UI elements, app icons, and other features. It has also improved system animations to make them smoother, resulting in a more fluid user experience. The Korean firm has already begun software development for the next flagship. The Galaxy S25 Ultra will also use new Android capabilities to provide more smooth cross-device task continuity, allowing you to switch between different devices without stress. For the past few years, Samsung's Ultra flagships have had a 5000 mAh battery with 45-watt cable charging, 15-watt wireless charging, and 4.5-watt reverse wireless charging. None of this may change on the S25 Ultra. Following various certifications that revealed the battery model numbers, we now have assurance that the battery capacity will remain the same. The 3C certification confirmed the phone's 5000 mAh battery capacity. Samsung's focus on making the phone compact most likely prevented a battery upgrade. We wouldn't grumble if the S25 Ultra has the same or slightly better battery life than the S24 Ultra. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4's increased efficiency, more efficient OLED display materials, and superior AI-powered power management technologies should all contribute to longer battery life. Hopefully, its compact size will not impair its thermal management skills. However, Samsung may offer faster reverse wireless charging. Its new watches, the Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch Ultra, feature some design changes that render them incompatible with the reverse charging system on the Galaxy S24 Ultra and other older devices. Maybe Samsung will address this issue in the Galaxy S25 Ultra next year. Only time will tell. When the S25 Ultra becomes available, it should be the Android flagship to beat. It will have the best of everything, including top cameras, displays, processors, and AI capabilities. If you want a strong new phone, consider purchasing it. While the Galaxy S25 series is a long way off, Sammy Guru has already launched its mystery box program for the future Samsung flagships. So let us know what you think in the comment section. As always, see you tomorrow. Peace out.